Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the podcast For the Love of Drama. I'm Fiona and today I'm going to be talking to you about the history of mime. Definition of the theatrical technique of suggesting action, character or emotion without words or sound, using only gesture, expression and movement. Mime has a rich history that dates back to ancient Greece and has evolved through various cultures and artistic movements, becoming an important form of theatrical expression. In ancient Greece, actors performed dramatic scenes using gestures and movements. These performances often included the wearing of masks and were part of festivals honouring the god of theatre, Dionysus. When Romans conquered Greece, they adopted and adapted mime, leading to the creation of Mimose performances that combined storytelling with physical expression. Roman mime became really popular, often performed in front of large audiences. Roman mimes performed without masks and included male and female actors. They often portrayed comedic and dramatic themes, contributing to the evolution of theatrical performance. In the 16th century, the Italian theatrical tradition of commedia dell'arte emerged, featuring masked characters and improvisational performances. That's a tongue twister. This style significantly influenced the development of mime in Europe. The modern form of mime, as we know it, began to take shape in the 19th century with the work of Jean-Gaspard de Bourras, who popularized the character Pierrot. Pierrot is the sad clown with a pale face and a teardrop painted below one eye, and he's dressed in white and with a black hat with a close-fitting crown. He sometimes has a frilled collarette. Jean-Gaspard de Bourras was an acrobatic street performer and introduced the lovesick character Pierrot to French theatre, which changed mime from what it was then to the art form it is known as today. After World War I, many other famous mime artists found fame, including Charles Dullin, a French actor, theatre manager and director. He really put a certain emphasis on mime as part of his techniques in creating a total theatre in which the world of the stage was more expressive than reality. And I think I've said that before in my previous podcasts about portrayals on life on the stage. They're magnified. So you look at them and you see the performers and they often are larger than life. Though sometimes you could be watching like a family scene and it would seem completely ordinary. So maybe it's sort of magnified to get across to the audience, but not in a way that's so obvious that it's a theatrical performance, but totally relatable. And that's how that works. Anyway, that's just my take on it. Continuing, Marcel Marceau was the legendary mime. He also survived the Nazi occupation in France and saved many children in World War II. He was regarded for his peerless style pantomime, moving audiences without uttering a single word, and was known to the world as the master of silence. The silent film era began in the 1890s and produced numerous iconic stars such as Charlie Chaplin, Greta Garbo, and Rudolph Valentino. They all left a lasting impact on cinema. The silent film era was replaced by talking film in the late 1920s. That's the end of the episode of this podcast. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I really, really enjoy making these podcasts. I wouldn't do it if I didn't, but some I think have been more interesting and flow more than others. But as I go through the subjects that I might want to do in future, I hope they're enlightening and you can learn something from them, and I hope you enjoy them. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch it, and take care. Have a great week, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.